বড় লোকের বেটিলো লম্বা লম্বা চুল এমন মাথায় বেঁধে দেব লাল গেঁদা ফুল বড় লোকের বেটিলো লম্বা লম্বা চুল এমন মাথায় বেঁধে দেব লাল গেঁদা ফুল যা যাবি কানে যাবি ওরে ও যাবি যা যাবি কানে যাবি ওরে ও যাবি দুদিন পরে আমার সারা আর করবা হবি আরে দুদিন পরে আমার সারা আর করবা হবি বড় লোকের বেটিলো লম্বা লম্বা চুল I had to leave my bicycle behind this morning at the post office and on such a hot day too. It had a puncture, but I didn't have enough time to fix it. I guess I will have to do it after my rounds later today. I am never late. I'm an organized man. People count on me to get them their letters on time. My bag is bulging with letters from Bilat. You may know it as Blighty. Bilat, that's how we call here in Bangladesh. One of this letter is for Altab Ali's mother. She is a widow who lives in this village. She keeps herself to herself. But I will see if I can get anything out of her today. All of these Londoners send their real letters back to their mothers like this. Back and forth. Letters coming and going. And the remittances, of course, money sent home. The Bilati money comes to feed these families. Good luck to them, I say. Times are hard. We have to do what we can do. All these hopes and dreams for a better life all bound up in these flimsy letters flying backwards and forwards like migrating birds. But what about the others, eh? What about the rest of us? What about those of us who have to work hard for hardly any money in this God-forsaken land? We have to make do what we can do. We are the ones left here in Sylhet to build up this new country of Bangladesh from nothing after the war. Assalamu alaikum, Shoa's mother. How are you? Kemun acho? Eh? Bhalo ni? I'm on my way to Altab Ali's mother. Have you seen her? I have another letter for her from London. Although the handwriting looks different. You don't have anyone in London, do you? No, I didn't think so. Maybe one day, inshallah. Another poor woman in this poor land. No one to help her. No male relative sending her money for her family. I better get on with my day. These letters don't get delivered on their own, will they? O Murshido ho!
Is that you, daughter-in-law? Who was that?
That's my mother-in-law. She's always anxious of strangers coming to the house. I don't want him to know if Altab has sent me any money or how much. He's such a gossip. I don't want him to know anything. It was just the postman, Ma. I just want to read this letter by myself first, before the others come. But this doesn't look like Altab's handwriting. I wonder whose handwriting this is. Maybe he hurt his hand, asked someone else to write.
Are you coming inside? Boma?
Coming! It's my husband's death day coming up. We are going to cook some food and give it to the mosque to distribute to the poor. We can't afford much, even with the money Altab sends. But I am going to see if I can get a goat or some chickens, at least to slaughter for the meat. It's important that we honor him.
যে মাটির চির মমতা আমার অঙ্গে মাখা, যে মাটির চির মমতা আমার অঙ্গে মাখা, যারে নদী জল ফুলে ফলে মোর স্বপ্ন আঁকা।
যে নারীর মধু প্রেমেতে আমার রক্ত দোলে,
যে শিশুর মায়া হাসিতে আমার বিশ্ব ভরে,
যে নারীর মধু প্রেমেতে আমার রক্ত দোলে, যে গৃহ কপট সুখ স্বর্গে দুয়ার খোলে।
সারাটি জনম সে মাটির দানে বক্ষ ভরি। My husband died a few years ago in the Liberation War in 1971. He didn't want to join the Mukti Bahini, but all the others were urging him. He was a stubborn man. I wish he had now, then maybe he would still be alive. When the Pakistani army came into this village, they killed all the men and boys and raped the women. If he had joined the resistance movement, maybe he would still be alive today. People still talk about those women, the Birangona, like as if it were their fault. The Punjabis kept them in the army camps. Those poor girls and women. I walk past and see them every day. Such sad faces, sad lives. There was no one to defend them. This man, the postman, is a village gossip. He is a simple but harmless fool of a man. But best not to discuss one's business in front of him.
Boma?
It's okay, Ma. It was just the postman. He brought us a letter from London. I'm coming just now.
যে নারীর মধু প্রেমেতে আমার রক্ত দোলে,
যে নারীর মধু প্রেমেতে আমার রক্ত দোলে,
যে শিশুর মায়া হাসিতে আমার বিশ্ব ভরে,
যে নারীর মধু প্রেমেতে আমার রক্ত দোলে, যে গৃহ কপট সুখ স্বর্গে দুয়ার খোলে।
সেই শান্তির শিবির বাঁচাতে শপথ করি। My husband made me leave with my mother-in-law and the children to escape into the jungle. We stayed there for days and nights in the dark, without even a fire. I clung onto the children. They wouldn't stop crying. Altab was so brave, trying to be strong. He was just a young boy. We stayed like that for days, cold, hungry, without any food or water, waiting, just waiting. Then finally we came out, when we thought they had gone, only to find him. Only to find him. Only to find him. When we returned home, we found his body lying in front of the veranda, where he had been slaughtered. His throat slit. His mother passed out just like that. I thought the shock would kill her. His hands had been tied behind his back. He had been tied up like an animal. But it was them, the Pakistani army, who were the animals. We couldn't even bury him properly, clean his body. Luckily, Altab was there to say prayers for his father. So many dead. Our lives destroyed forever. That is why we must honor him now. Money, money, money must be funny in the rich man's world.
Money, 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 money must be sunny. Yeah, in the rich man's world. Money, 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 money. Woo! All the sunny in the rich man's world. Hey, money, 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 money. All the sunny in the rich man's world. Woo! Money, money.
All the things I could do if I had little money.
Hey, money. Durza. তুমি কিছু বোঝো না আরে দোস্ত don't be like that. I'm just saying being nothing. That factory foreman is a pig of a man, making me redo all that work again. A whole day's work wasted. Money just down the drain.
Money, money, money must be funny in the rich man's world.
I gave him his money's worth, didn't I? I also told him what he can do with his wages. You should be careful, brother. What gets around if you cause trouble with the factory? Don't worry. There are plenty of jobs. I can find one. Just like this.
Money, Mr. Funny,
Did you see what film is playing at the Nas cinema tonight? I hope they have the latest Kung Fu movie. You know the one with Bruce Lee. Dabir! You're funny, Dabir. We shouldn't go past that pub on the corner. You know that one. There are always people drinking outside. They might say something if they see us, brother. Why do you wait? Dabir, why do you wait? Why do we have to go around the long way for those nasty drunk white people? Huh? Why? Why wait? Tell me, why wait? You can forget about that. I just want to see that Hindi film, man. That actress, man. She's so gorgeous. I could eat her. Altab Ali. Gully. Gully, gully. Gully, gully.
Shut up, you fool!
Isn't it time your mother found a girl for you back home? Haven't you saved enough money yet? When are you gonna go home and get yourself a wife? You can go messing about with girls here, especially the white ones here. Your family wouldn't like it, not to mention the racists.
Duru, komis dargare, komis.
Hey, Jushna! Wait for me! I'm coming!
That's Jyotsna. She's a pretty girl. She's grown up fast in the last few years. Time goes so quickly. Maybe I wonder if our family thinks she's ready. I will have to ask the postman if anyone has been around asking for her hand. He comes in useful, that man, sometimes.
चारा गासे फूल फुटासे डाल भेंगो नारे माली फूल छिरो ना चारा गासे फूल फुटासे डाल भेंगो नारे माली फूल छिरो नारे माली फूल छिरो ना
Do you think I should sew an English march on this Nokshikatha, Ma? It's Altaf's favorite fish to eat.
Yes, why not? He would like that, wouldn't he? When he comes home. Isn't it time Altab came home and got married, daughter?
Yes, Ma, it is. You read my mind. I want to finish this Nokshikatha before he comes. But what young woman is going to be suitable for your beloved grandson?
He's so handsome. I just hope we can find a good girl for him.
Oh, Ma, I'm sure. We will find someone nice for him. I have my eye on one or two. But in the meantime, he needs to work hard to pay for the future. How are we going to pay for the wedding unless he earns enough money? What good family is going to let their daughter into this poor family? Unless we can have at least enough food to feed her.
Yes, they all want so much these days. Once they know you have a son in London.
This used to belong to my friend. Why did you have to walk down that street? You should have taken the long way round, stupid fool. Where are you, man? Why aren't you here with me now? Why? Why did you talk back to those pigs? On his way back from the factory where he worked, murdered by racists. How do I tell his mother? God, help me, how? I knew Altab from before we came to London. We used to meet up and play hooky and go down to the river, near our village, you know. We pretend to catch fish. You know Ilish Mach, his favorite. But we just love to lucking about and swimming. We would meet up with our friends. We should have been busy working in the fields, but that was so hot and river looked so cool. We would talk about our dreams of going to London one day, of making our fortune. Some fortune. We didn't know that we'd be treated like this. Our family should have known better after everything the British had done to us already. No more being quiet. Walking away, keeping our heads down. We are going to march for Altab and all the others who have been murdered in this country. How do I tell his mother what happened? Just the other day, Altab burst into this room with a piece of kodu in his hands. He held it in his hand, such a rare find in this harsh place far away from home. A piece of kodu is like a piece of gold here. Back home, we wouldn't give it a second glance. We quarreled playfully about how best to cook it with fish or have it in a bhaji and some dal. Just like our mothers or sisters would cook at home in Bangladesh. Amra ma, our mothers. Altab's mother. I have to tell her.
I have only just found this moment to read the letter that came. Only it's not Altab's handwriting. I wonder who that can be.
What's holding you up? Daughter, come and tell me. What is this?
Hi Allah! আমার পা মরে গেছে। হায় আল্লাহ! আমি কি তা করব? What will become of us? My son is dead. What will I do? No. What am I going to tell her? I don't want to do this. No more bad news. I must wake her to tell her the news. I know it will tear her apart. But how am I going to tell her that her grandson has been killed? What words can I say to tell her such a terrible news? Help me, please.
তোমরা আমায় চিনোনি, তোমরা আমায় চিনোনি, ডানা ভাঙ্গা পড়লাম আমি লন্ডন শহর, ডানা ভাঙ্গা পড়লাম আমি লন্ডন শহর।
Who will wash his body? Will there be a Miah?
সুনামগঞ্জের কুড়া,
Will his friends make sure that he gets a proper Muslim burial?
সুরমাদের গাংসিলামি,
I hope that they will send the body home.
শূন্যে দি
I want my son home.
সুরমাদের গাংসি আমি শূন্যে দিলাম উড়া।
মা, উঠো মা, চিঠি আইছে মা, লন্ডন থাকি চিঠি আইছে মা।
শুনে দিলাম উড়ারে ভাই, যাইতে চাঁদের শহর, ডানা ভাঙ্গা পড়লাম আমি, ডানা ভাঙ্গা পড়লাম আমি লন্ডন শহর, তোমরা আমায় চিনোনি। So it's here. It's the day of the march. The demonstration we are going to take Altab Ali's coffin through the streets of London. There will be thousands, they say. Thousands, that all the talk has been for days now. All I want now is to have my friend back again, so that I can hear his voice.
For days now, we have been to meeting after work, day after day, just sitting and thinking about what to do. I have never done anything like this before. Now, we have finally decided that we are going to march in our thousands to Downing Street by a Hyde Park corner to show them. We might get arrested, but I don't care. We are going to tell the British government and the British public that we are not going to take it anymore. Enough is enough. We should be able to live in this country and walk the streets without fear. Is this what we came to England for? To be killed like dogs in the street? The British filthy National Front still sell their filthy paper at the top of Brick Lane every Sunday. The police, they turn a blind eye, and we are left to defend ourselves the best we can. The women and children forced to clean the spit off their faces when they are abused. And dog shit comes in through the letterbox. This time we will show them that we want change. We want to be treated like Manush, human beings, and we mean business.
তবে পরাণে খুলে তুই মুখ ফুটে তোর মনের কথা একলা বলো রে যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো রে একলা চলো একলা চলো যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো
যদি কেউ কথা না কয় ও অভাগা কেউ কথা না কয় যদি সবাই থাকে মুখ ফিরায়ে সবাই করে ভয়
যদি সবাই থাকে মুখ ফিরায় সবাই করে ভয়
তবে পরাণ খুলে
তুই মুখ ফুটে তোর মনের কথা একলা বলো
যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে
একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো আরেকটু একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো রে
যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে
একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো